see how this goes. I'm just chilling. I don't like the way this thumbnail is placed. How's it going, Chris? You're my first one here. And it's good to be back. Sorry, this is a boring stream. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm not really I don't really know how to use OBS all that well, so I'm just kind of screwing around here, hoping I can make this work. I don't know if I'm succeeding. But hey, everyone give a nice round of applause for my one viewer. Yeah, I got one whole viewer up in here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing great. I can't complain. How's it going, Lonesome Mesa? Is that a reference to Mesa, Arizona? Or is that a reference to the show Hey Dude, which was a popular show on Nickelodeon back in the early 90s? Hell yeah, I got Hugo Prairie Dogs up in here. So I got 3 whole people, which means I have more than one person up in this stream. First order of business, I need to fix the thumbnail. I don't like the thumbnail for this stream. My head just pokes out like a doofus. Not that I'm a stranger to making myself look like a doofus, but, you know, I like to maintain what little dignity I got. Hey Dude and Salute Your Shorts, those were the classics. Did I paint that Mario? No, actually my brother's ex-girlfriend painted that Mario for me about 15 years ago. And then they broke up, but I kept the Mario. Hey, it's the guy from that Billy Mays video. It is indeed me. It is 8:15 a.m. where I'm at. I live in the Central Time Zone. I probably shouldn't say too much because that one crazy dude wants to come to my house and beat me up, apparently. Hey, resident cut-a-cell. You resident cute cell. Welcome to me completely winging a stream. Why is your screen in Japanese? Is it in Japanese? Or is the picture from Japan? I don't know. But this is a pretty nice scenic view right here. Because I live in the Midwest, I don't really get to see mountains like this in real life, so... And I can learn about this picture, too. It's got a little widget here where you can actually learn about... Oh... winging is the most genuine. Well, Dusty knows about winging, don't you? Are you a little wingman? Do you know about winging? Glad to see you on here. Well, it's glad to be back. Well, I'm glad to be back. We're glad to be back. "18 years I've been doing this crap. Can you believe it?" Oh crap, you can't see the chat, can you? Why did I nuke my Discord? I don't know. I might start another one. Dusty is the sweetest. Yes, he is the sweetest. You better believe that he's the sweetest. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to get the chat to appear on the screen. But yeah, I might start another Discord here soon. I don't really use Discord that much myself. So I wasn't really all that crazy about it, but people have been asking me for a while to start one, so next time I start one, though, I'll put more than half an ass into it. Do I play any video games? Yeah, sometimes. I go in phases where I go years without really playing any video games, and then I'll go years where I'm like completely addicted. Like I bought what's that new Zelda game that came out? Not the 2D one, but like the ones that's a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I bought that one like 3 months ago. Haven't touched it. But I will touch it someday, because I loved Breath of the Wild. Fortnite, I've never even played Fortnite before. I don't even know what it is. I'm so old and out of touch with today's games. Are you gonna sell any limbs to buy a Nintendo Switch 2? There's still a lot of games on the Nintendo Switch 1 that I need to play. So, I mean, the only games on Switch 2 that look interesting to me are Mario Kart and the new Donkey Kong game. The new Donkey Kong game looks pretty good. So, if and when I ever get a Switch 2, I'll probably get that one. I'm surprised they didn't announce like a new Mario game when they announced the Switch 2. Well, they announced Mario Kart, but they didn't announce like, yeah, they didn't announce like, it's like Dusty said, they didn't announce like a platforming game. Yeah. I drink Sprite because I'm lame. I'm gonna do something really lame to get the chat to appear. My screen's glitching for you? Sorry. I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing. I'm going to try There you go. Can you guys see the chat okay? I'm such a novice, I have to do it this really lame way. Hello, Knowbody. I'm your king. There we go. Ow, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Jerk. How's everyone's Friday? I got locked out of my apartment for over an hour this morning. Ow! Ow! Why you gotta bite my ear? You wouldn't like it if I bit out of your ears. Huh? You want me to bite out of yours? Well, yeah, see? You didn't like that. Yeah, birdie. TGIF. Yes, that was my favorite block of sitcoms, too. Oh, really? You're going to a concert? What concert? I'm going to see Shinedown next week. Here in a week. Shinedown and some band called Beartooth. Yeah, today sucks for me too. I got locked out of my apartment for an hour this morning. Hey, hey, I love maths. I don't believe that you actually love maths. Nobody loves maths. Just a local band? So are they like a cover band or something? You guys want a good close-up of Dusty? Oh, he dropped a deuce on my finger. Oh, well. God. I'm sorry you guys saw that. Oh. I'm gonna wash the hell out of this hand tonight. Hello, Croyd. You just missed Dusty pooping on my hand. Oh, Irish folk music. Do you live in Ireland? Yep, Dusty's here. He just took a crap on my finger. What do you gotta say for yourself? Oh, now you're gonna eat my glasses? I should have gotten a dog, but I didn't. So I got this bird. Boop, boop. Oh, you did see that? Sorry. Dusty taking a poop on stream has become a common occurrence. Yeah, it's a common occurrence in my life in general. Look, he even did it on my shoulder. See, I would keep him in his cage while I do these streams, but I know a lot of people want to see him, so I bring him out just for you. I'm going to take my monthly shower after the stream. I'm just kidding. Every 2 months. I seem more like a cat guy? Well, I've been told a few times that I'm a pussy, so that makes sense. Get off my back. I'd get a dog, but like I would hate having to put it down in like 13 years. That would be heartbreaking. I don't see how people could do that. That's got to be Really tough having to make that kind of a decision. I would probably just like let my dogs like suffer and survive just because I couldn't imagine doing something like that. Hey, you guys like my new watch? You know what time it is? It's bird time. Oh, well, condolences to you, Hugo. I mean, that must be pretty tough to lose a pet like that, the one that you've had for so many years. Like, I'm going to be bummed when Dusty bites the dust. That's right, when you die, I'm going to be bummed. See, he doesn't care. He just wants to nibble on my glasses. Any new girlfriends? No. Lots of boyfriends, though. Oh, what are you squeaking about? Huh? What's your problem? Well, that's not my fault. Hey, Kingpin Alpha, from one king to another. Yeah, I do miss the old, more community-oriented YouTube. You wouldn't want a beard like mine. It smells like Cheetos and cheap whiskey. And not even like, you know, good Cheetos either. Like ranch flavored. Do they make ranch flavored Cheetos? I know they make the flaming hot ones. No, get off my keyboard. Little brat just tried to get on my keyboard. What do you think you're doing? You think you're being slick? What do you think about Saint ER? Is that like a medical drama from the 90s? No, wait, I'm thinking about ER. Did I go to bars? Well, hopefully you don't have too much of a hangover. But I was never a bar person. I always just drank by myself because I don't like people seeing me drunk because alcohol and autism is not a good combo. Oh, I'm thinking about Doritos Cool Ranch. Duh. Okay. My bad. I know I look like my diet consists of 90% Cheetos, but I don't really eat them that much. Thoughts on... Well, there's nothing wrong with not being able to grow a beard. I just grow a beard because, you know, I cover up my face. Because I got a scary looking face. Thoughts on Emerson, Lake, and Paul? You mean Emerson, Lake, and Palmer? I used to be friends with the guy, well, a lot of you know Emmer Prevost. His real name's Emerson. And I always used to joke that he should change his name to Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Like, change his last name to Lake and Palmer. That way he could be Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. He didn't think it was very funny. Then again, he didn't think a lot of the stuff I did was very funny. But yeah. Having a beard's kind of overrated, but, you know, like I said, I gotta cover up this scary face, you know? If I don't have this beard, you're gonna see that scary face. You don't want to see that. Anyone got any questions for Dusty? Huh. See, he just said it. He wants to hear your questions. Really, Dust? What brought me on to sending random stuff to him in the mail? I don't know. I guess I just have kind of a weird sense of humor. Well, I got a very weird sense of humor, but I used to send him some pretty stupid shit. How many people has Dusty killed? Well, he killed Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, you did, didn't you? So now that secret's out. But yeah, Emmer Helsing 920. I tried to send him a toilet, and I told him beforehand that I was sending him a toilet. So when the UPS guy came with the toilet, he made him send it back. So, but I did send him. I sent him 50 pounds of lard. I sent him a wallpaper steamer. I sent him so many stupid movies on DVD, and like I sent him a Boy George CD, and sent him a lot of dumb stuff. But secretly, I think he loved it. Here we go. Hold on. All right, so here's a video of my late friend Emmer Prevost showing off all the dumb crap that I used to send him in the mail. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, hold on. Let me drag it over here. Why is it doing that? Alright, I think... So we're going to watch Emmer talk about all this stupid shit I used to send him in the mail.
Hey guys, this actually is just a really quick intro here. I actually just sort of thought I would post these, especially since a lot of people have wondered exactly where in the hell these videos went. Now, these videos were originally put up on the channel of my friend and occasional stalker, Just Keep That in Mind. Well, he actually hasn't put them up on his new channel yet, so I thought, what the hell, I'm going to put them up here and let everybody check them out. These actually were a pair of PSAs I made, showing off a bunch of the shit that he has sent me. These actually were kind of fun to do, so, you know, I actually have no problem sharing them again, so guys, you just got to kick back, relax, and enjoy, because this is going to be about 15 minutes of me showing off a bunch of the stupid shit that was sent to me by Just Keep That in Mind.
And I'm just
Enjoy.
Keep That in Mind.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Helsing 920, and it's time for a public service announcement. You see, a while ago, for some strange reason, I really don't even know why, I was stupid enough to give my address to Just Keep That in Mind.
And that's the thing I want to make clear. He gave me his address. I'm doing pretty good, Coaster with the K. How you doing? So, like I said, he sent me the address, not the other. I wasn't like hassling about it. He sent it to me, so I don't want to hear about being a stalker. So yeah.
And yeah, that was really a stupid move on my part, and I'm going to show you why. See, he's been sending me a ton of very weird things. I've got them all laid out here in front of me. I'm going to show you guys exactly what the hell this lunatic has been sending me. So, it's time to take a look. You know, one book on how to play the piano was rather pointless in the first place. Especially since I don't own a piano and I've had no interest in ever learning how to play. Two books on how to play piano is just fucking criminal. The Macho Man, Randy Savage's rap album.
Yeah!
Actually, this is somewhat decent.
Ow.
Seriously, guys, this CD is actually pretty good. It's It's good in that, like, so bad it's good sort of way.
I forgot how many copies I sent him. I sent him more than one.
A Rosie Christmas.
Oh.
Rosie O'Donnell singing with a bunch of people who are pretending to be celebrities. I don't care what anybody says. I don't want to hear Rosie O'Fucking-Donald singing A Christmas Carol with fucking Elmo.
That one might have been a little bit too cruel.
I love to tell the story. 25 Timeless Hymns by Andy Griffith.
Who wouldn't want to
No,
hear that?
I don't know how much weed a person has to smoke to buy this either.
Well, it's mostly alcohol.
The Sham Wow. Oh boy. You know, I've never seen an oversized piece of felt so overpriced in my entire life. Classic Bruce Willis.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
well.
Bruce Willis used to have a singing career.
And
Spanned 2 albums. This CD's got every song except for 3. And I have at least 6 fucking copies of it. No, I'm not kidding. I actually have gotten like 11 copies.
He's right.
But here's just 6, just to show you. 6 motherfucking copies. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Bacon Brothers. White Knuckles. Yeah, I would love to have some white knuckles as I snap this piece of shit in 2. The best of Jim Neighbors. Isn't that a little bit misleading? You have to have good songs before you can have a best of album.
I've heard the ShamWow.
Speaking of jokes involving best of albums, the best of William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. Hell, I'm even going to zoom in on this thing for you. Yes. 24 songs. 17 of them are sung by Leonard Nimoy.
Who wouldn't want
Actually,
that?
I haven't gotten around to listening to this thing yet, but I actually kind of sort of do.
Every trick you would want that.
Kind of happy to have this one. On the Art of the Cinema by Kim Jong-il.
Yeah, Kim Jong-il.
You don't know
actually wrote a movie.
who Kim Jong-il is? Google his fucking name. Yeah, and it's in English.
And it's by the real Kim Jong-il.
This is the sort of thing that nightmares are fucking made of. And I thought having a bunch of Bruce Willis albums were bad. Shaquille O'Neal's second rap album. 3 fucking times.
I'll answer a couple questions here. How much money did you spend? Way too much. I was working full-time and living at home, so I had the extra income. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this bird back. I think he wants back in his cage. I'll be back in a second. But yeah, when I was in my early 20s, I was working full-time and living at home, and that's how I had the money to be able to send him all this stupid crap. Probably thousands now that I think about it, which is, I could use those thousands nowadays. I kind of regret, but actually I don't regret it because this made for some funny memories. And co-taster, this is actually a friend of mine who passed away several years ago, who I used to send a lot of really stupid crap in the mail to for jokes. I would send him really stupid, random crap. And this is him showing off the stupid, random crap that I used to buy him. Why take your junk to Goodwill when you can just send him over to this guy? Well, you can't anymore. He's sadly passed on, but feel like you're really quiet, my guy? That's the first time I've ever been accused of being quiet. Let's see. Did I actually listen to all those before I sent them? I listened to part of the Rosie O'Donnell Christmas album. And, yeah, that was pretty terrible. I'm quiet? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello? Oh, now I feel weird. Maybe. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I bring it closer, is that any better? I'm new to this whole streaming thing. We'll just make this whole stream about me screwing around with the microphone. Oh, I sound good? Okay, I'll take your word for it, Andrew. Alright. Let's watch some more of this.
Yeah, folks, you're looking at this right. This is a wallpaper steamer. Yeah, a fucking wallpaper steamer.
A fucking wallpaper steamer.
Fuck you. And finally, the biggest thing that this son of a bitch has gotten me that I've actually decided to keep is this. No, folks, you are not looking at this wrong. This is a fucking chainsaw. I haven't even taken it out of the box because I don't have anything to fucking saw. Yeah, chainsaw.
I don't ever think you used
fucking. Why, man?
You deserved it.
I guess I should also mention that he also tried to buy me a toilet, but I was able to actually stop the UPS guy and had them take that fucking thing back.
I sent him a urinal, though, later on.
Yeah, folks, I really don't know what else to say. Just, I want you to all to learn from my complete stupidity. Don't ever give this man your fucking address. I'm actually kind of happy that he doesn't have my cell phone number, otherwise he'd probably be calling me all hours of the fucking night asking me to do a, rant on shoe polish or some stupid bullshit like that.
I would.
Unless you want things like a ShamWow, a wallpaper steamer, a book by Kim Jong-il, 10 copies of the best of Bruce Willis, toilets, and other random assorted shit. If you really do want this kind of crap, by all means, send him your address. Because he seems to have nothing else better to do than to send people the ShamWow. God damn it, this thing just feels like shit. It really does.
Let's see, I'll answer a couple questions here. How much did the chainsaw cost? I think it was like $80 or something like that. And, later on, did you get his phone number and send him farts? I didn't get his phone number, but I did get his Facebook, and I sent him farts on Facebook.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Helsing920, and it's time for another PSA. And just like last time, this PSA has one very important message. That message is never give your address. To just keep that in mind.
I don't have as much expendable income as I did when I was younger, so I don't do this nearly as much anymore. What do I think about the whole rant era of early YouTube? A lot of fun memories, a lot of really cringy memories. But I miss those days. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun back in those days. There's a lot of cringe. A lot of those videos didn't age too well. A lot of drama, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Or else you're gonna get a whole bunch of random shit. I'd like to start this video by showing you guys this.
Oh, I used to send him a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I probably spent thousands just trolling this guy in real life. Like I said, 50 pounds of lard. Attempt to send him a toilet. Just really dumb crap. Lots of I sent him a used fleshlight. Yeah, he didn't like that very much.
This is a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, he actually bought me a Hawaiian shirt because, because I reminded him of fucking Rob Tran for a short period of time. The only difference is where Rob Tran actually looks like a complete fucking slob in his shirt, I sort of make this look a little bit good.
The most expensive thing was probably the toilet, which he had sent back, so it wasn't a big deal.
Alright, next item is this. No, folks, this is not a real sword. I kind of wish that it was. No, this is a plastic sword. This is a children's toy sword. Yeah, I don't know why he sent me this either.
He deserves it.
It sort of makes me feel,
I don't know what happened to Rob Tran.
Really fucking flimsy and
he hasn't
shit,
posted in a long time.
So he couldn't even have gotten like a decent toy sword. No, it had to be this kind of piece of shit. All-Star
No, it wasn't a flashlight. It was a fleshlight. It was a... It's a fleshlight is an apparatus that is shaped like a woman's... Mm-hmm. And, men use it to pleasure themselves with. And I got him a used one. And I don't know if you heard me just now, but I don't know what happened to Rob Tran. Rob Tran was this crazy guy from the early days of YouTube who me and my friend had a couple of run-ins with. His channel's still up, but he hasn't posted in a long time. He may not even be alive.
Family Feud. Yeah, guys, you are looking at this correctly. This is All-Star Family Feud. This is, fuck was it, a 4-disc or 5-disc set? I don't even fucking remember anymore. Now, it wouldn't have been so bad had he only sent it once. But he didn't. Here's 5 more fucking copies. Let me set that one there down. 5 more fucking copies. 3, and here's 2 more for 5. Yeah, 5 motherfucking copies. He actually sent me about 10, but so far I was able to sell 2 of them, and the other 3, thankfully, have not shown up in the mail. So yeah, I've got 6 copies of this goddamn thing in my possession. If anyone's actually looking for a copy of All-Star Family Feud, just send me a message and shoot me a fucking offer. I will take almost anything to get rid of these things. And by the way,
Oh, he passed away? Rob Tran passed away? That sucks. I mean, I didn't like the guy, but I mean, I definitely would not wish something like that on him. Is my microphone still being quiet? Dang it. I need to get a new mic, I guess.
4 of them are actually still in their shrink wrap. That's pretty interesting. Now, I know you guys are looking at this. You guys are saying, hey, it's Ghost on VHS, man, and Ghost is a good movie. So what the hell is the problem? Well, first of all, I've never watched Ghost, so I wouldn't know. And before anyone thinks I can, actually watch this, I can't. And it's not because I don't have a VCR. It's because I don't have a Betamax player. Yeah, folks, this is a beta copy of Ghost. For those of you who don't know what in the fuck beta is, beta was a pitiful attempt at overtaking VHS back in the late 80s. Yeah, it kind of failed. But now I have a beta copy of Ghost. And if I ever get a beta player, I can watch it.
One time I was in one of Emmer's streams, and this was back in like 2008 or 2009, and at the time, Patrick Swayze had cancer, but he didn't pass away yet. So, this is so awful. In Emmer's stream, I said, 20 years ago, Patrick Swayze played a ghost. And in about a year, he's going to be one. And Emmer just went, dude! And everybody in the comment section was shitting all over me and telling me that I shouldn't quit my day job, which is nice of them to assume that I have a job. But do I keep in contact with any of the old guys? I know you've done videos with Ace. Oh, yeah. I talk to Big Al every now and then. I talk to Rain and BCE every now and then. Blue Magus, I'm still pretty close with. I'm actually seeing him later this summer. As I said before, I haven't spoken to Darkness the Curse in years. Who else from back then? Samuel to Geek, I still talk to. I'm going to go to his wedding here this summer, actually. So yeah, I still keep in contact with quite a few of those people. Hey, JoJo's Woodshed, welcome. I remember when he sent Al a bag of bees. It wasn't a bag of bees, it was a bag of ladybugs. Get it right. And then I sent him a bag of dead mice, too. Of course I remember you. I see you in the comment section all the time. Oh, how's it going, Raccoon? We're just watching a video of my friend Emmer here, who I used to send random stuff in the mail to. How's England?
Now, my friends, it's time for the CD Roundup. Got a whole stack of CDs here. Let's run through them. The all-time greatest hits of the Little River Band. I don't even know who in the fuck these pricks are. Driven by Dreams by Beeb Birtles. Again, not a fucking clue who this asshole is.
Classic album.
The Essential Don Johnson. Yes, folks, this is a CD that has 16 songs. Don Johnson was a one-hit wonder. David, fuck you.
Of course.
A Night Out with Boy George, a DJ mix. Yeah, I'm going to assume that these are all songs by Boy George that have all been remixed by DJs. So in other words, it's shitty music made even worse. Vanilla Ice to the extreme.
Come on, who doesn't want that?
Yeah, folks, I've got Vanilla Ice's one big selling album. And looking at these songs, I feel a little bit offended to actually own this.
You're welcome.
Last but not least, folks, not one, not two, not three, but 4 copies of Kevin Federline's album. Yeah. 4 copies. 1 copy is too fucking many, okay? 1 copy of this shitty waste of plastic is too many copies. But yet, he sent me 4. Again, if there's anyone who's a complete masochist and you want a copy of this fucking thing, I got 4 of them. Just shoot me a fucking offer.
Yeah, for some reason he didn't like any of this stuff I sent him. I mean, who wouldn't want 4 Kevin Federline CDs? It's better than 3.
This one, folks, is really fucking sad. For those of you who don't know who this asshole is, this is Joe Don Baker. Yeah, he was an actor, was only in a couple of big movies, but I will know him most for starring in a movie called Fletcher, which appeared on an episode of Mystery Science Theater.
Good screw up there,
Yeah,
Emmer.
why don't you guys take a good long look at this face. Joe Don Baker. Why he would send me a picture this fucking big, I don't know. And I actually had another picture that he sent me. It was a smaller, glossy photo of Ted fucking Danson, but I can't fucking find it. All I've got is this Joe Don Baker piece of shit. Now it's time.
Oh yeah, Judge, I remember Judah Conzo, you're the bastard gamer. I remember you from back in the day. Kevin Fairline was definitely the biggest tool of our time. You'll get no disagreement with me there. You know, record any vlogs while you're over in the UK, Raccoon? I've been thinking about going to the UK, but I don't want to be in a plane for that long. That sounds terrifying.
Time, folks, to go over the DVDs he's been sending me. Starting with Clifford, a film starring Martin Short and Charles Grodin. Actually, even though the film's premise is absolute shit, if you don't know what it is, go look it up on Wikipedia or go look on the IMDb. Actually, though, the movie is pretty good. This one I actually am thinking about keeping. Then we hit the polar opposite of I'm planning on keeping. The Ghostbusters, the complete series. Yeah, folks, there was a Ghostbusters series back in the 70s. And I never watched it until here. I watched 6 episodes of it, and then I wanted to die. There's 15 episodes on here. There's a lot of episodes I haven't watched yet, and I have no intention of ever watching.
Little Leary saying that he wanted to, hearing him say that he wanted to die. I mean, even if it's a joke.
However, there was an animated spin-off of this that was made in the 80s that was actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I have this. Piece of shit. From the good people at Troma Studios comes Butt Crack. Now, here's kind of the sad part.
He loved this movie.
I actually used to own this on
He owned
DVD.
it.
I actually used to collect Troma films, and I did own a copy of this. And then I had to get, rid of it because I had to pay a couple of bills. So sadly, this one and a bunch of others had to leave my collection. And I still haven't gotten a chance to give it a second watch. But I actually happen to remember it being a pretty decent movie when I first watched it. So again, I'm planning on keeping this one.
How was the flight to London? Because that's always been my biggest fear about going overseas is being in a plane for that long just sounds horrifying. Like I've never... I usually just fly within the United States. I don't like being on flights longer than 3... I don't even like being on flights, period. But anything over like 2 hours just makes me freak out a little bit.
And one more time, a movie I want to burn. Illegal Aliens. God
I don't
damn.
remember sending him this.
Folks, I'm going to try to sum up the plot to this one as best I can. Joni Laurer, known as China to wrestling fans, and Anna Nicole Smith pretend to be actresses.
Well, that sounds like a brilliant
No,
premise.
guys, seriously. They actually are playing aliens who are playing actresses, and that is supposed to be some kind of a half-assed excuse for their acting to be so fucking shitty. This movie is probably one of the worst things I have ever fucking seen. The fact that I have it in my hands almost physically sickens me.
Sounds like a winning premise.
There was one DVD that I actually kind of forgot in that big stack, and it was The Golden Girls, Season 1. He actually thought that this was an awesome prank to pull on me. The funny thing is, I kind of enjoy the Golden Girls. I really can't believe I'm saying that, because I know a lot of people probably expect me to fucking despise the show. But I actually think it's a rather clever show, and to be honest, I'm actually kind of happy that I have the first season. The only thing that sucks now is that I have to go out and buy the other seasons now.
I wonder how Emmer would feel about the Golden Girls now, because it's like way overexposed these days.
And finally, my friends, we come to the end of this tour of pain, which is now strewn across the floor here. A toy that plagued America in the late 90s. Yeah, guys, this is a Furby. He sent me a Furby. The saddest part is the Furby doesn't even work. I actually was really bored one day and I thought I'd put some fresh batteries in it. It doesn't work.
Oops.
You sent me a broken Furby, dude.
My bad.
And with that, folks, this public service announcement comes to a close. And looking at all the crap I have now on my floor, this sucks, you know. Because out of all this, there was only maybe a couple of DVDs and the Hawaiian shirt. Everything else, total shit. So, folks, if you really value your sanity, don't ever give your address to Just Keep That in Mind. Otherwise, he'll be sending you this sort of shit too. So, folks, again, that is the end of this. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you all in the near future. Peace.
Good old Emmer. May he rest in peace. But yeah, that's the kind of stupid crap that I used to do back in the day on YouTube. I also sent the Cinema Snob a lot of really stupid stuff. Who else have I sent stuff to? Renetto, my buddy Darkness the Curse, Big Al. I can't really send people stuff like that nowadays just because it's too much money. I gotta save up for money for bills and stuff. But when I was living with my parents and I was working full time, I spent way too much money on stupid crap like that. It's fun times. I kind of wish I'd saved the money, but I see what you did there, Silver Wings. I see what you did there. I'm gonna text. This was back when you could give your address out and not get swatted and have your life ruined. Yeah, wasn't that just such a simpler time? A simpler and more innocent time back then? We didn't even know what swatting was. We were so blissfully ignorant back then. If only we could go back. Have I sent Ace a weird stuff too? Yeah, I gave him like 10 copies of that really crappy Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds. I've sent Ace a couple things. I've not nearly as much as I did to Emmer, but he's I missed you too, Chad, my fellow king. You missed out, Chad. We watched a video that my late friend Emmer Prevost made showing off all the stupid crap I used to send him in the mail back in the day. It's fun. It's fun times. One of these days I'll have to maybe try doing like a gaming stream. Put a little game screen in this corner right here, and but now you just get to look at these nice pretty mountains. Yeah, I do remember that. That was fun times. Fun times. I'm glad you have that video saved too, because my mom found that video and made me have Emmer delete it, and I felt bad because it was a funny video. So I'm actually kind of glad that you re-upped it, because I was afraid that video was lost forever. There are a lot of videos that I have deleted that I kind of wish that I didn't. Like a lot of the really old videos from, just keep that in mind. The ones from like 2008, 2009. Some of them are still up, and I haven't downloaded. I'll probably re-up them sometime, but I don't know. It's kind of like watching those videos. It's kind of like going back and watching home movies. You know, that's just such a No, I used to send my friend Emmer videos of myself farting, and he would get really angry at me. And one day he recorded a video of himself reacting to it. I think the Nolan Knight has it up somewhere, but yeah, me and Emmer, we had some fun times. I can't believe it's been almost 8 years since he passed away. It's crazy. The last 8 years have just flown by. Hello, Cade. Yeah, there's going to be some more stuff like that coming up. I'll see if I can find that one. Al just had a big video made about him. Some guy made like a documentary about him who has like 250,000 subs here on YouTube. And Al got a whole bunch of subscribers from that video. I actually messaged him on Facebook. I was like, hey, congratulations on the free advertising. How did he pass? He had a hernia and oh, sorry, distracted my phone. Yeah, he had a hernia and yeah, he had some complications from that. here's Big Al showing off the gift that I sent him.
Just keep that in mind. I question your sanity because I've received a new gift from you. A bag full of live ladybugs. What the hell is wrong with you? It's winter. What are they going to do? I can't release them on a plant. They'll fucking die. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, Al.
Oh, crap. I should have known you weren't done with me. I hate you. I really do. Okay, Dave, let me fix this. I don't know if you are incredibly stupid or a fucking genius, because
The answer is yes.
this is the weirdest gift that anyone has ever given to me. This is just too fucking hilarious to not make a video out of it. And there's a car. This is fucking across the street to my aunt's place, because we don't have any fucking plants here. I'll show you. As you can see, they're all dried up and dead. And I mean, look, dude, there's snow on the ground. What the hell am I gonna do with these things?
I didn't take
But
into account that it was
I
winter.
guess I have no other choice. But
My bad.
these things are gonna die. You do know that, right?
Sorry.
It's way too fucking cold for them.
They'd
I mean,
be
I
dead
feel
today
really bad
anyway.
because I like ladybugs, but sorry, guys. So let's see, reckon. And I have a cold too, so. Excuse me. I guess I can release them on one of those things, but I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Whoa, almost tripped there. Let's see here. Shit. I gotta find a place. I don't have my tripod with me, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. This is just too funny. Dave, I just want to let you know that you are fucking crazy and weird, and
I don't disagree.
it's time to say bye-bye to these little bugs. I mean, I feel really bad because, I mean, I like ladybugs. I think they're cool and all, but
He could have opened a
I don't want them.
ladybug
I don't
farm.
want them in my house, you know. And as you can see, like half of them are already dead from you deciding to mail these to me.
Sorry.
But I guess I have no other choice. So here we go. Okay, let's open this.
Glad I could bring back memories, Raccoon.
You know I'm gonna regret this, but okay. Remember, I don't have my thing with me, so be free, my lovelies. Be free.
Most of them look dead anyway.
And you're probably going to die in a few hours, so to the outside world, you have a few hours to live. Make your time wisely.
Oh yeah, I did.
You in here.
I sent Al on crazy shit too.
Fucking hell. They just don't want to leave. But yeah, there's now a mass of ladybugs on this prickly berry bush. And I'm probably going to get yelled at for it, but better out here than in the house. And they're probably going to die within a
It's
few
my
hours, so
fault.
I'm sorry. I mean, I like ladybugs, but, you know, I don't want them infesting my house, so...
Why not? They make good pets.
So, yeah, wow. Just keep that in mind. You're fucking crazy.
Yes, I
okay?
am.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna send to me next. Okay? Oh, Jesus, this is Big Al over and out.
Okay, I think it's just playing again with no sound. But yes, that was the time. Because there's a website where you could buy like dead rodents and dead rabbits, and it's a snake food website where you could buy like really crazy dead animals like that. You'd be surprised what you could find being sold online. Of course, I don't have as I said before, I don't have as much disposable income these days like I did back then, so I don't really do this very much anymore. Yeah, just like snake foods, and I think the site I bought the mice from was called like rodentpro.com. Yeah, it's just a snake food website. You'd be surprised what you could buy on just on Amazon. You could buy a dead pig fetus on Amazon. I'm not lying. You can actually do that. So yeah, the internet can be a pretty strange place sometimes. What was with you in Cedar Rapids back in 2011? Oh, there was this movie that came out called Cedar Rapids, and it had Ed Helms, and the cover of the DVD was just really stupid. And for some reason, I was like obsessed with that movie. So I started this inside joke that Darkness and I should move to Cedar Rapids, and there was this video exchange. It was really stupid. Just another cringy memory from my younger days. There's a place where I live that posts on their Facebook pictures of living mice with the caption "off to the freezer." Oh, that's hideous. I've heard though that freezing mice is like the most humane way of having them pass away. I mean, it's better than like leaving them on a glue trap where they're just like squirming around struggling to survive. Because I've seen that. Seeing a mouse on a glue trap like that ain't cool. So, I don't know. But the idea of having a mouse in my freezer doesn't sound very appealing. Though it probably wouldn't be the nastiest thing that's been in there. I had some peas in there once, and that's even nastier. Yeah, you could always count on good old Mario to lighten up the mood, giving the peace sign, Good old Mario that my brother's ex painted for me. Every time I do a stream or something, people always want to know about the Mario painting. Mario's just back there being all peaceful. Gotta respect Mario for being peaceful like that. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up, but I will do another one of these soon. Hopefully get like a guest on with me, maybe like Asa or Big Al or someone. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'll see all you nobodies later. Keep it cringy, everyone.